we're ready to go. I've made some changes today, so please inform me if there are any issues with the sound or with the video. This is a new streaming software, so there is bound to be hiccups. So, let's see here. I'm still messing with everything, but it looks good. Okay. I was trying to make the chat a little bigger. I'll have to play with that later. Okay, so we left off. We had recently installed these engines that are askew to the frame, and now we were adding some vertical strafing engines here, which I believe we have these all piped and ready to go. Yeah, these guys are good to go. And then on this other side, we had removed all of the excess framing. Yeah, we did that. I think we remove extra. Gotta remember exactly how these hard points are fit in there. So, all right, let's, too much bass, huh? Woo. Let's see if we can, yeah, there is like a heartbeat sound in there. Let's see if we can pull them down a little bit. Let's see. I think that's this one. How's that? Any better? You're gonna have to let me know. This is a new piece of software, and the audio is all different. So, let's see. That mounts on an upright right there. Hello, Damage. By the way, good evening. How are things there? So, I took an upright down from there that I shouldn't have. Way better, but now the music is gone. Alright, music is this one. Something like that. Put the mids back up. And it's got to be somewhere about there. Excellent, good to hear. What did he have here? We had a that I took apart and should have. Nope, this one. What is this? 36-inch corner, a 24 straight, and a 96. So, let's see what I've got in my bag of tricks. They've got to be here because I took them off. 36-inch corner, 24-inch straight, and a 96 line. Okay. Now the beat is bumping extreme again. That's funny. Woo. What if we turn these down? Alright, we'll try it there. You tell me what's going on. It's the easiest way to do it. Excellent. I was, funny little fact, I was looking at the analytics from Twitch, and apparently I get more viewers from Germany than I do anywhere else, which I find funny, because I'm not German, nor do I speak a lick of German. I gotta figure out how to make this even. I didn't look at the right thing. What is on top of that 96? 48, huh? 48. And it goes right past the top of that. Okay. Now we should be getting somewhere. These engines were not as easy to fit in this gap as we had originally hoped. 48, I think, is this one? No. This one. The beat comes and goes with your music, and your music is cut out with my voice. Oh, that's interesting. So when my voice comes on, the beat, the other sound stops. Yeah, the the thumping has always been there. That heartbeat sound has always been there. And the music always comes and goes. It kind of fades in and out with the wind sounds. I wonder what makes it different this time. Let me, try one more thing. I'll try backing that down there. Yeah, trial and error. Like they say, everything good requires it, so we'll get it working. I switched from OBS, which is pretty much the standard streaming and recording software I've always used, to Twitch Studio to see if it's any better, because it's native to Twitch, but I'm not sold on it just yet. So it's going to take a little bit of work to find out. It was occurring to me that I should have gotten all your payment minerals ready before I tore this ship apart and couldn't go mining with it. So I have to put it back together enough that I can go grab a couple of Exorium rocks, and then we'll be good to go. But I think as of right now, like even last night with big parts missing, so that over there was killing it. But I was at like 1.7 durability last night with engines missing and a bunch of beams not connected. So I was pretty pleased with that. I think I just have 296s where that touches the. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm not in any hurry. I've got this to tear apart. I'm looking forward to being able to switch between the two ships just so there isn't boredom with the streaming. I want to be able to jump between the two things, between a little bit of station building, some messing with this thing upgrading, and then a couple other ones. I gotta find. There was another upgrade ship I saw at the EOSCon that was by a guy named Jago. At least that's what his Twitch name was. I gotta figure out who that was in game to see if I could get one of those upgradable ships. It was a lot like this, where it was just a wireframe. It didn't have anything on it, and I have to dig back through Happy's videos. I think it was on the first day, and he only spent a second on it. But it was a lot like this ship, where it was all just empty beams and frames. with the anticipation that it would be upgraded. But I'm pretty sure the Twitch name was Joggo, Joggo, and then there was a number, and I don't know what that was. See, there's no... That one has a top on there. I must have taken that all down on this side. Yeah. And then I put a piece over. Alright, we'll check all that out. This back and forth is for the birds. Okay. See, I have a 24. Oh, I see. This isn't in a good spot. Hey, Mad Hatter, how are you? That still doesn't leave me 24. Room for a 24. Right? That's what there was. On the other one, there was a... Are we somehow out further? Am I missing something in there? I'm okay. Just picking up where I did last night. Trying to get these... Oh, there's something there on this one. There's a 24 there, and then a 96. So a 24, a 96, then a 36-inch corner. I saw Lord was on super early this morning playing Star Citizen. Were you with him? So yeah, it's missing that 24. So what's the problem? Did I put bolts in there? No. I did. So I gotta take those two out. And I'll put the 24-inch right, a centimeter. I call them inches. Your PC can't handle Star Citizen. It's pretty labor intensive. You know, if you turn, you actually get, I got better CPU to GPU usage with higher, if I put all of the graphics settings in that game up high, I would get much better CPU and GPU usage than I did when they were down. So that game is a strange use of resources. We're still not only at 24. Something's not right. That game's just as broken as this one, it's just different. It has a slightly larger game loop, but not really. It does have PvE, which makes it interesting. Okay. See, that's not a 24, that's a 36. 36, that's about right. Oh, it won't even let you launch it? Yeah, it's an alright game. I played it for quite a few months. But every time I got somewhere, they would wipe it. And that gets frustrating. I know it's part of the alpha experience, so I don't complain about it, but it is hard to continually go back and start over if you haven't spent a bunch of cash on it. So I buy all my ships with in-game credits instead of real money, and they every time they would wipe it, you would lose everything except what you bought for real life cash. So it was constantly starting over. I think that game just crested $500 million in backers. Alright. So that's one. The other one is over here, and I think I just had to take out one of these, and it would fit in here. We're going to check the other side. Apparently I got a bunch of stuff that's not welded. I didn't I didn't unweld these, and they were fine on the last trip. Interesting. That's funny. Alright. How did I do this one? I gotta take them both off. And it goes down below. Okay. I think we're close to mounting engines. I apologize if the sound is screwed up. I'm still trying to figure out what do I need to unlock to get hard points for thrusters. Well, if you look in your the technology tree, let me see where hard points are. They should be one of the first things because you need them for everything. No. Nope. Thrusters. That's generators. It has to be early. Where are they? They've got to be a tier 1 thing. Do you have to learn them, or are they not in? Do you not start with hard points? Like, is that one of the basic things that you don't have to unlock? Because I don't see them anywhere in the tree. They're not in the module stuff. That looks like that's maneuvering thrusters there. Generators they're not in with. That's cooling. Beams, plates, ore crates have resource thingies. The controls. Huh. They're all the same. Yeah. You can use the small ones just as much as you can the big ones. And chances are, like, on the there's a frame that tricks you. If you look at plates, I think it is. So if you look here, there's these two frames that make a hard point look like a small hard point look like a large hard point. So chances are, I don't think there's, like, I don't think the laborer uses large hard points. It might, but the small hard points work just as well. And damage is particular that you don't use them. I've never heard anybody else complain about them, but he's pretty adamant about it, as you can see. They're bigger and they're heavier, but they're not any better. How far down does that one need to be? Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to put it on the box thruster anyways. Yeah, they're he doesn't like them because they're an inefficient use of resources. But you're not building big ships yet anyways, where the drawback is huge. Yeah, do that. Just slam it wherever. Oh, stop snapping on everything. Oh, there's that's unlikely to be a hard point issue. It's more likely you have to name the thrusters the appropriate thing for them to work. There's a bit more to it than just sticking them on. Like you see, if I use the tool here, you bring up the data on a thruster, you have to name this, you have to change this one to an appropriate name. And then you have to go, whatever you name it, you have to find your flight control unit, this thing, and then you have to name one of these. Well, these will all have different numbers, and you'll have to rename it to what you named that engine, or you'll have to name that engine to one of the ones that are in that list. But it has to match. If it doesn't match, it won't. No, the game doesn't tell you the shit at all. This is the stuff why people get frustrated. There needs to be some tutorials, some good, almost like YouTube short tutorials for simple things like thruster that won't thrust. Maybe that's something that we can make at some point. Yeah. I need to rotate this around this way so that the, let's see, you get rotated as well. Now you snap in place. And we're going to put a nozzle on. Well, not only that, but the tutorials are all an hour long. Like, the tutorials need to be broken up into 60-second snippets that cover one thing, not an hour long of how an entire ship gets built. It's too much. Alright, we'll bolt those like that. And then we'll bolt here, and here, and here. And I put one over here, and one down there. That should be lots of bolts. This side's a little different. Here, here, here. And then here. I don't know if I can get a third one there. Alright, now we still need the innards for this one, which go in the other end. Well, I don't have to. Oh, damn it. I'm an idiot sometimes. I told myself I wouldn't do that again. But guess what? I was wrong. I did it again. Oops. As they say. Oops, I did it again. Let's get that so it won't move. Alright. There's a lot of tutorials. In German it is, and I think Happy Trigger makes the advanced versions for the SSC, but yeah. Yeah, engine naming is um, yeah, all the ships are out of your price range at this point, but it goes very fast. You will get credits pretty quick. And the biggest thing is if you want to get credits, you go out there to the easiest thing right now is probably to go out to the edge of the safe zone and get Exorium right outside the edge of the safe zone, or sometimes in the edge of the safe zone. The stuff's hot pink, not the red stuff, it's hot pink. It looks like this. And it's worth 4 times as much as anything else at this point, for some reason. The auction house has it for like 16, 17,000 a stack, so it goes, you could make enough for an upgraded ship real fast. I think Damage there has a decent starter ship that's only what, 150 grand or something, plus your 180 grand plus your laborer. You give him your laborer and 150 grand and he gives you a ship that's ready to go. A better starter ship anyways. I will warn you, it's ugly as hell, but it's a good ship. I've been selling Terodium for credits. Well, Terodium at this point, yeah, the auction house isn't worth it. You only make like 100 credits different and you have to wait. But if you go to the edge of the safe zone, which is, I think 50 kilometers out, and you'll start finding that pink stuff, and it's worth a lot more. All right. See, we're already at 1.7, and I've got chunks falling off the ship, so we should be in decent shape. Is that one not welded there? Or is it just because it needs to be connected to 2 types of beams? I would assume it would be connected to both of those. Right? I would think it would be welded to that and to that. So it doesn't see it as being welded to that. Let's move it over just a little bit. Well, you can always get yourself another laborer. You can have 10 of those for free. You just do the tutorial on that port again. Nope, that didn't work out. We must have to move it this way as well. I'm trying to get it to make sure this piece touches both of those beams. For some reason it won't do that, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Let's turn this green thingy off. We'll pick this one up. Do those two not quite touch? Is that the problem? Everything here is still good? Oh, that one. Let's get rid of that. 2 tours of Terodium. He's saying if you got trips, he's translating tours into trips. If you do 12 trips with your laborer and you make sure 2 of those are Terodium, you'll have a new ship because you can pay for his ship. He'll trade you. He'll trade you your labor and ore for a new ship. He builds and sells ships. Something here. You want more bolts on that. Now you're green. Just that one. Alright, let's go up here and see if we can fill in all these holes. Okay, wait. It's the wrong list. Oh, he thinks it's even cheaper than he's quoting. So, nope, wrong tool. Let's get rid of this gnarly little bit right here and see what we can pick up. Bastion, Trodium, Ice, two Agitite, 2 stacks of Agitite, 11 stacks of Bastion, 6 stacks of Trodium, 2 stacks of Ice, 1 stack of Nergite, 6 stacks of Icarium. So if that's let's see, 13, 19, 20, 21, 22, 28 stacks total. Oh, so it's that list, the list of minerals is the build cost. There you go. The list of minerals is what it takes to build it, and the Trodium is his price, maybe, for building it for you. He has like 4 versions of that ship. They all just are different sizes. My plan is to get the big one. Oh, I don't like that quite right. It's 12 inches off. Do they line up? Oh, I remember this has an elbow because they don't quite line up right. Which always irked me. But that's the way it's built, so that's what we got to do. So this one doesn't go there. Let's do another 96. Oh yeah, does the Gaia Mark 1 have a laser? No, it's still just a... What's the first one with a laser? Only the Mark 3 and the Mark 4 have lasers. See? I'm starting to learn. So that's a 36 one. We need a number 5. Turn, turn. Alright, excellent. F. Weld. Weld. So here he uses what? This is a 36-inch corner and then a 24. So it's off by what? It's like 6 centimeters? 6 centimeters. Alright, let's find one of those corners. I know I've got them in my inventory. 36-inch corner. And one of those things. Alright. There's that. and that. Alright, so that's tightened back up. Everything here is bolted. What does this do for our... Nothing falling off here. Got some jangly bits down here though. We are going to need one of these and put it in. Come on, come on. Oh, you should go right in there. Don't you want to go to your home? Probably gonna have to take these two guys off, at least one of them. Yeah, how long can you leave your stuff there at EOSCon for people to look at? I know the event's actually over, but did you have to get your stuff out of there pretty quickly? I suppose it's in the safe zone. Nobody's going to bother it. Alright, now you go under there. There we go. Oh yeah, it makes sense because that's where all the business is. Origin 2 is where all the action is. What do we need here? A 36 maybe? Yep. All that stuff should turn green. Bingo. That's all together. We're missing something. There, that's an easy one. Yep, yep. Oh, I don't. Remind me, I still have to name those thrusters on the back. Just don't let me forget those. Alright, so that's all back together. Something Something right there isn't. Oh, what do you know? These things that you don't like are screwing with my durability. Yep, we gotta take these off here. Alright. Well, she's flyable again, so I can go collect your... Alright, now let's name these. I don't remember what I named the other ones. They were like back, left, up, and back, left, down, I think. What did I name? Which this should be back, left, down, back, left, up. So this should be... Oh, and I didn't pipe them. That's an important part. Back, right, down. Yeah, Mad Hatter, this is probably what you didn't do. Is back, right, up. You have to name this part and then make sure they're piped correctly. Where's their piping here? How did I do it on this side? Which way did I go? I'm kind of a stickler about it being the same from one side to the other. So the top ones I went up, and the bottom one I still went up and across. Okay. 24 crates, very nice. That's actually not bad. With 24 crates, you can actually make some decent money. Number this one. Alright, that's one. So we go over, up, over, and connect. Inventory, I got a bunch of junk in my inventory, so I can't put my tools away. 4, okay. Yeah, and the guy is meant to stick more crates on, right? We gotta test these. Back right down, back right up. They don't have a number because we don't have them in the FCU. So back right we don't have anymore. We have back right up and back right down. Alright. Is it the further I go out, the bigger the asteroid? Yes and no, but if you're starting at origin 2, the asteroids are terrible because that's where everybody starts. So if you just move over to like origin 24 or the other way, just get away from that particular starter station. Just go to one of the starter stations like further away and then kind of head out into the belt away from the origins, and the rocks will be bigger out there. You'll find great big ones. So one asteroid will fill your ship. Alright, we got both of those are assigned. We have a strength of 1.7 or something back here that is not so it's the internals that need a, like, this thing? Is that what it wants? Now it's green. Okay. I could spend all day running down. This one's the same way. Yeah. Now it's good. You could just run all day running between these yellow things. Oh, I still have this to do. Crap, I thought I did this. Oh, I did the top, I didn't do the bottom. Ah, I thought we were done. Oh, please go there. You said you'd go there. There we go. Nice. Now I don't have to take those off. And we need one of these. You get what he's saying, Mad Hatter? Go, get your way over to Origin 24, and then go straight into the belt, and make sure you're going flat into the belt, because most people come out of those Origin stations and fly upwards, so they steal the most stuff out of there. Oh, you're over there by him somewhere? Can you see him? Alright. I keep bolting stuff, but nothing ever changes. Alright, there's that one. We're gonna put one in each. Yeah, that's the nozzle. That's not what needs it. It's this end that needs it. For whatever reason, it's making me run around and stick an extra bolt in these. Put one in that one already. That one already. Okay, now we can at least go get us some. Let's try out. Man, we might not go anywhere. Okay. Left. Woo. Right. Looking good. Up. We're going up. And down. We're strafing down. And now to the left. I feel like I'm doing the electric slide. To the right. To the right. Now it's in my head. Alright, that's much better. Brakes still work. Throttle still works. Yep, throttle still works. Hey, look at that. We got a ship that works. You think one is not working on the back. Which one? One of the new ones or one of the old ones? The new ones. You think it's one of these ones? You think we should test them this way? Is that what you're saying? They got a number. Yeah, it feels a bit too heavy in movement. Rename. Back top right. Back bottom right. Try to pick up my ship. Oh, you mean goes strafe upwards? Is that what you're meaning? This way? Up? No pickup. Pick up and show chat. I don't know what you mean by pickup. Pick this ship up in the... Oh! I see what you mean. Try to pick this up and then show chat. It doesn't try to... It won't let me pick up anything, but it doesn't tell me there's a weight on any of it. Like when I try to pick up anything, I get what you mean, because it'll say you can't pick it up because it's too heavy. So, let's see. FCU4, lever, center, lever centering speed, 0, 1. Is that enough to make them fire? Is that enough to make us see? No, not quite enough. I guess it doesn't matter if you do it like that, you actually got to move the lever. Alright, it's moving. Where are you going? So, oh, don't get too far away. Oh, come on. So the back ones are working. Let's try the other ones. Which one gets us materials? No, I guess I want to name them. Data. Pitch and yaw. I'm just trying to figure out which one that is. Oh, that's up and down. That's pitch. So if we set this to centering speed of 0, rotational pitch of 1, does that make us move? Do we need more than that? Wait, I have to move the lever. When I input it there, oh. Those are certainly working. Everything seems right there. That seems right. Well, these are both going. Everything seems right. All right. Yeah, I probably do. It all looks okay. I think construction-wise, she's okay. We have a heavy ship. We can put more thrusters on it at some point. Oh, we need turtle mode on, that's why. Turtle needs to be 20. Oh yeah, so yeah, switching to T2 thrusters will be a thing very, very shortly. All right, what do we got here? That's a Gesium. That's not what I'm after right now. Though that's worthwhile at this point. It's just not what I'm after. That was certainly not 20% speed. So if we switch all these U-tool and material, and you'll know it 2 seconds early. Well, that one I just saw. I was just finally gotten close. My life isn't efficient enough to require 2 seconds to be a big deal. Let's see, that's a Gesium again. See, and I'm still too far away. But, oh, wow, she rolls now. Wow. Rolling a lot. They're on this button. I have to change this. Yeah, I don't have a distance output anywhere, so I need that. But I just need to put a material scanner on, though I don't think they're any faster. There's another big T10 rock. That's what we were looking for. And let the smacking begin. Oh, except for one thing. Come on. I need to hook up. I think 2 rocks like this, and I should be able to pay off that ship damage. Maybe not even 2. Hi, Bruiser. Neither necessarily. I have credits, but I don't need any given to me if that's what you're after. I need the ore to trade with damage. But I'm trying to do this the hard way. I've had lots of offers of credits, but that's not the point of this stream. We're trying to do it on our own without the hand-me-downs, if that's what you're... the handouts, if that's what you were insinuating. I appreciate it, though. Let's see. What's it got in this one? This one says 118 kilovoxels. 118,811 divided by 1728. Oh, no. That's not it. Calculator. 118,811 divided by 1728 equals 68 plus... How many stacks do we have already? 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. So that'll be just over 75 stacks. How are you today, Bruiser? Alright, here we go. What do we got? What's next on our list? I think I want to redo those. We've got these. So now that we've got those new maneuvering box thrusters on, we have to decide how we're going to incorporate those into the framing and plating of the ship. And I'm going to bring these arches, continue them forward to have it kind of a double arch shape. Then I think on the bottom I want some sort of a tapered gunnel, kind of like a boat underneath. This is actually a second account of mine, and the idea of doing this was to do it the hard way instead of the most expedient way. I appreciate it, though I would love to take a look at a Ghidorah. Are you a shipbuilder yourself, Bruiser? Like, is the Ghidorah one of yours, or did you just buy it? The Surfacer is yours? Like, that's your design? What? What else? I still want to figure out how, maybe, if I take a minute, I can explain, and one of you guys can explain to me how Death Sun mounted the generators in that ship. Yep, the idea, and the first valid test, and then 3 guys helped me finish and sell it. That's awesome. Hold on, my wife's texting me. I would ignore most texts, but I can't ignore hers or I get in trouble. We're going on vacation tomorrow, so she's... So she's at the store. I gotta make sure that I answer her texts. I can ignore just about everybody else. I have to live with her. The Ouroboros, doesn't that mean, isn't that reference a snake eating its own tail? I think that's what Ouroboros is. Oh, yeah, but then you have to aim. I had the same revelation not that long ago. But half the time when I'm doing this hand mining, I'm looking at the chat window or an internet browser, and I'm just kind of swinging around wildly. That's awesome. I'll have to look up that ship. I'm not familiar. Surfacer sounds like something you'd use on the moon, though. Is it a moon mining or a surface mining ship? Yes, it's only for surface mining. I'll have to... Was it at EOSCon? Or is it on the ship shop website? I can bring it up and take a look at it. I like looking at ships. I wish there were like automobile advertisements for ships. Somebody should make a service out of that. Because I'd show little ads on here. Oh, physics. Stop. There's enough guy that builds ships, we could run a 15-second or a 30-second advertisement every couple of, every 30 minutes or something. You guys could get more credit, because I like looking at the ships. I think some of the designs are insane, and you guys deserve credit for building those things. You can go to the moons. Oh yeah, you're just at the starter planet. There's moons and other belts. Yeah, if you find it on Happy Stream and tell me where it is, I'll bring it up and we'll all take a look at it. Alright, give me a second. I'm using a new streaming software, so it'll take me a second to add. Let's see, we'll make it pretty big here. And copy and hold on. That's not what I want, is it? Screen. I guess so. Paste the link here. Let's see what this does. So, but I can't manipulate that page. That's the problem. It's not a capture card. Any app window add. Full screen application. Change. I want Surfacer, Google Chrome. Done. Alright, so let's turn. We'll make that go away. So I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, can you guys see that? Save. Alright. Can you guys see that? Yes, we can. Alright. So I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. We'll go full screen here. The Surfacer is a ship specialized in mining the surface of the moons, but after several months of development within our corporation, we offer you the latest version, the Mark 8. Jeez, that's a lot of iterations. 3 laser arms installed in staggered rows with a gap of 36 centimeters between each laser. One passage of the Surfacer is enough to mine 99% of ores present in the ground. To achieve this result, many solutions were tried. Blah, blah. Alright, so 1024 crates, 4 laser designated for aligning the ship, 30 lasers, 10 collectors, 10 hours of autonomy time, and 115 miles an hour, 115 meters a second. Dry. Do you know what the wet weight is? Or the wet speed is? And a recon machine. 2 cockpits, sensitivity, auto landing, mining laser length adjustment. It looks like a really adjustable auto advance, auto stop, ground protection. That looks awesome. Alright, let's look at the pictures. That's what we want to see. 90 meters a second wet. See, that looks like a very solid design. Reliable. I like the rangefinders on the corners to keep you at good height. Oh, that's what it looks like from underneath. I would hate to be that guy. Yep, Surfacer. It requires total 1,500 total stacks. It's not expensive to build. 1,500 stacks is something. There it is. We need a video of it on the go. Oh, and you got them next to each other? What you need is a way to stagger them so where they don't miss any ground. An auto alignment for multiples. So instead of this gap being here, this one trails behind at just the right. I would assume you could use that whole autonomous flying thing with the laser designator and the torpedo casing to auto align them. But that looks like an awesome ship. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Alright, now let's make that go away. I'm going to hide that. Save it. Alright, put you down. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's alright. Happy's first stream at 1 hour and 27 and a bit. Alright. So the auto landing is crazy good, or the auto landing is just crazy? Because crazy can be good and crazy can be not so good. Oh, I didn't look to see what do you guys charge for that thing? Discord. Oh, you have your own. You have a YouTube for it. So the blueprint is 20 million credits. There's a I guess a package that's the blueprint plus a chip from Magellan, just 25 million credits. And there's a YouTube video. Let's do that. Edit, turn that back on. Especially for the lazy endo. Is it painted green? Or do you have your durability tool on? It looks like they have the durability tool on. You set it and you go eat. It was just 10 minutes long, but that looks pretty awesome. Gonna have to say. That looks pretty awesome. Thank you. I'm looking for builders that have upgradable type ships, like what I'm flying now. This is just a wireframe with sort of the essentials put in. It's got a cockpit built in. It's got all the gens. It had all the thrusters put on it, and it had the framing all done. And it's designed to be upgraded by the player as opposed to constantly switching ships. So if you know anybody that has these sorts of ships, I know that Damage there has one, and I'm going to get a hold of it. And there was another one at EOSCon that I saw for sure that I'm going to try and get my fingers on. And we're just going to use those ships exclusively until we for some reason need a purpose-built ship. But we're going to do all the building in space, which is, I'm learning, is significantly harder than doing it in the spaceship crater. Yeah, but you've only been playing for a few days. To be honest, that's not terrible. Once you learn a few things, it'll start to click, and you'll be able to add more stuff onto it. The game's not terribly intuitive, and they don't give you a ton of good information in the tutorials. There's so much they leave out, but it's not that hard once you get your head wrapped around it. Sure, there's a lot of little nuances that make your play better, but they don't keep you from upgrading your ships or creating your own ships. There's little things about how many bolts to put in. Oh, I forgot about that. I have to rebolt all those crates. I shouldn't have said that. How many bolts to put in a crate or in a hard point, which may change your durability, and how to mount motors and thrusters to make you more efficient. But even if you don't know those things, you'll learn those along the way. Happy has the Eco line of ships that are user upgradable. I don't know those. I know the ones I saw were from at EOSCon were for somebody named, well, in Twitch his chat name was Jago, but I don't remember what his business name was. Yeah, durability is something I didn't even understand until recently, and I still don't understand it well, but I've got a better grasp on it. The Eco lineup is 2 ships after my Gaia family, and he makes the Eco Mark 0, and I said Eco Mark 6. So are yours a lot like his then? Oh, that's weird when they come straight. And the asteroids come straight into your face. That was a poor choice of words. Back in an hour. See you later, bud. Not at all. He built advanced starter ships. Way more YOLO and luxury than mine. I will have to take a look. Oh, I need to open that. Almost done. Almost done. Ugh. Once you've chewed the entire inside out of these asteroids, they get a little fragile and start breaking apart, and then the physics engine starts to struggle. I know if I was using a laser that wouldn't happen, but I'm not using a laser. Oh, there's one little piece there. Did I see another little piece? There we go. There we go. One asteroid down. Yeah, let's take a look at the durability now that we've got some crates full of stuff. Yeah. Definitely took a hit because of this crate. I know, you told me about the crates. So let's see, we did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You said that's enough. I'm trusting you. Where's the next red one? We're still... Oh, there's one. Oh, wrong button. Alright. I was told 6 would be enough. .25. So I do need to redo all of these crates, don't I? You don't have to say I told you so. I hear it already. I can hear it. That's origin. Where's station? There. Five's enough, 6 is way better. I can do 6, I just have to do it to 100 crates, so that's just one of those projects that has to be done. But I had to get somebody their money first. Just kidding. 5 in one beam was 10, I think. It was a lot. No, there's only 100 crates in here. Well, 96 crates, just shy of 100. For all. Alright, what is... So there's more than 100 here. There is... So we do need one more rock to make sure we... One more rock and we'll be in good shape to pay you. I'm looking forward to that ship, so... Whenever you can bring it, you know where to go. Okay, so it's the limit I think possible without lasers. Hey Death Sun, I had a question for you. 100 with a pickaxe, over 100 2 laser minutes. What do you mean? That is the green stuff, Neurogite. Oh, you're saying it's only 2 minutes with a laser to fill 100 crates? Yeah. But where's the fun in that? We've already established that this will not be an efficient playthrough of this game. Mostly because I'm the one playing it. You can use your pickaxe to mine up to 100 crates. Over 100 crates, I think you need 2 lasers. What? You can mine endless crates with your pickaxe. It just takes forever. See, this shift drifts so far. Stop drifting. No, don't understand it wrong. You can use your pickaxe to mine up to 100 crates. I think you need at least 2 lasers. Oh, you're just saying it's wrong if I do over 100 crates with a pickaxe? Oh, well, I'm not a normal beginner player. There's nothing normal about this at all. So, Death Sun, I have a question. Are you available for a question? So I went back and I looked at your ships at EosCon, and your big miner, the 1024, the big X-shaped miner, the generators, and the fuel chambers. I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how you got the fuel chambers pointed 45 degrees up and down, but that center row of generators was somehow in between those two and flat. Like everything was askew. How did you attach them together? I didn't get a good enough look in the video to see how they were attached, but I just loved the aesthetic of them having the fuel rods up and down, and there was an enhancer right in the middle. It just looked aesthetically pleasing to me, and I could not figure how that center row generator is connected to anything. No, not the surface miner. The big regular miner was like X-shaped. I think that was the run. Now you're gonna have to make me go look. Let me go look. Let's see. We need Happy Trigger 42. And we need EosCon Part 2.
So all of my plasmas together.
I thought it was the big one that had the generators.
Same thing.
Alright, there, here.
There's no doors. It's a neat design. Honestly, I'd be very curious.
Yes, on the surface miner. Let me pause it here. And then we figure out how to open that window back up. I'm gonna turn on this layer, and we're gonna go that screen, and we're gonna do that. Can you guys see it?
I was wondering, like, how the heck do you
So this is the surface miner. This is the miner part. Yeah, I was thinking I'd remembered it being in the big X-shaped thing, but it's in the surface miner.
So this one reverses it and go backwards. So The
What
reason
is
I
the
put there was the collector's line in front to symbolize that.
oh wow. His audio is just, or his video is only 640p or something.
That's the far. There you go.
Alright, he's gonna go inside. Come on. Lots and lots of buttons. Yep, yep, yep. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Hurry up.
Yeah. That's the way
So there's the back
to connect
sides.
the three.
That's the back sides of all your generators.
Interesting. Should also give a look at picture. I think it's a good thing to give away blueprints. Like maybe not all of them. Giving away.
I like that engine layout. It's aesthetically attractive. Come on, go inside. I backed up too far, but I think he goes in after this.
That's impressive. I've never made that much money on any of my blueprints, and that's simply because they're so. Like I sell my blueprints, but they sell them the most expensive. I think.
See, there we go.
In at any shop.
Oh, no. How do I pause? There we go. See how you've got this, these are at 45, these are at 45. How did you get this one flat? Like, I don't know how there's a surface here for you to mount these enhancers on. I like the way this looks. I don't know how you did it. Alright, I don't know that trick. So the generator is, this is the bottom of the generator. And is this another generator just in their caddy corner? So these are just bolted on, kind of not. Oh, there he's looking. I want to see that again, because I really like this. I really like that look. He's going to peek behind there. Alright, so the enhancer hits this generator up here, and is there one here? And doesn't it enhance all three at the cost of one? So it's essentially a hold on, is there a, I think there's a drawing tool. So there's, how does this work? I have a way to draw on this. So there's one like this, and one this way. Where's the third one? I can see hit it 2. Or is this a third one here? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how you... I think the enhancer sends a beam out. Now I'm 100% lost. Where's the third generator? So you've got one... That's an eraser. That's a paintbrush. You've got one here, and I still... That's only 1, 2... Oh, and it's... This is the third one here. So by mounting the enhancer kind of this way, you're catching all 3 of these. Yes, but straight. You have to orient them just right. Does the enhancer actually touch this one that's hiding back in there, or no? Alright, hold on. Close the drawing tool.
So to say, not on wheels. And you
I have
want
a request if you could.
for
Do you think you could,
engine.
in the ship creator, just stick a single row of those together so I see how that works? Do you know what I mean? And then take a screenshot and maybe send it to me on Discord? Because I'd love to see how that. I'd love to see a side view of how that goes together. That's such a neat trick. All right, come on. I got too many windows open. And I've lost my chat window. There we go. It makes sense. And in theory, I see what you're doing. You've finagled that enhancer to overlap a bunch of stuff. Uh-oh. I got something playing in the background. All right, there we go. Right, so once you build one, you just save it as a module and you can just copy paste it. But I'm assuming you have to have it at a weird angle and then you slide it back pixel by pixel till it's kind of it's easier to enhance 4 generators. Do you put it in the middle of all 4? Like make a box with them and sit it in the middle? See, these are all tricks I'd like to see, but I don't know. You make a wall with them and then put the enhancer in the middle. Oh, so you just bolt it on the corner of all 4. I gotcha. I liked that offset angle with those. So you think the best way to use the 4 generators is to use a single T3 enhancer, and when you use the 3 generator 1 enhancer, you mix T1s and T2s? T3 enhancers are too expensive. For what you get anyways, I think. Yeah, his setup has to make a lot of heat with them crammed all together like that. Like I said, I was just really impressed with the aesthetic of those fuel chambers. He had a lot of heat dissipation right on the outside of the ship, though. You were able to mount radiators on the backs of all of those generators, so dissipation wasn't as big of a deal. I liked how open the center of that ship was. I really dislike when it's all cramped inside. I see there's a bunch of people in here. Say hello if you haven't yet. Jump into the conversation. Give me criticisms. Give me suggestions. Chime in on what you think about what we're doing and what we're talking about. I'd love to hear from you guys. I was trying to figure a way to use that caddy-cornered fuel chamber in my own build. I wonder if it's even possible to pull that off outside of the ship designer. Because that just, anything that has to be mounted just so doesn't seem to work when you're building live. Well, good, at least it's possible. There's some things that just aren't possible. It's a bit of work. I'm okay with a bit of work. I might cuss a little in the process, but I'm okay with it. Just wait till they implement those Titan asteroids and I get to chop one of those apart with a pickaxe. Imagine how long a board you'll be. I took a pic of him if you want to see it. Yeah, I do have Discord. And I do believe it's open. Let me... It is... Send a message. I tried to send a message and I got the rules. That's funny. I had to agree to my own rules. I think after this I will have to take a break. I still need to pack for vacation. And then once I get the all clear that I've done my duty, I will probably be back on this afternoon or evening. And at least for a couple more hours. I'll probably just end up working on taking out the old generators and putting in the new generators. But I might try and figure out, let's see, did he send me a pic? Not yet. I might try to figure out what the generator setup is going to be before I tear the old ones out and I am without a ship. See if it's even feasible to put that diagonal setup somewhere in there, because I really like that. Though I can't paint it that cool black and silver that his ship was. At least not long. Yeah, I'll be covered. It's not a big deal. I can always put the ship back together. But or I could work on the station, which is another project. I at least want to get a little bit of something built. I think he's there. I got a request, accept. Boom. There it is. Oh. But it really doesn't touch that third one, does it? Oh, no, it can't be actually touching the third the third generator. It's only touching two of them, but does the model block touch the third one? Here, we'll open it in the browser, and then I can use this browser window here as, let's see, yes. So it doesn't actually touch this one. The invisible beam. So there's something here that we just can't see. It's this crazy shape. I just like the way that looks from the front. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I was thinking about doing this setup here. So this fuel chamber, 1, 2, 3, and then having this be a rack. So this is the replacement for that. So you would pop this rod out and slide it up there. But And then you had extra generators, so like, because this is 2 fuel chambers only on 3 generators. Did you have additional generators attached elsewhere? You mean slide this over halfway? So if this was, if you slid it towards us or away from us half a block, would it touch an additional 3? Is that what you're getting at, Sylvester? Oh, now that would be a, if you did that, that would be a, that'd be a way to use a T3. Excellent. Thank you so much for showing me that. I'm gonna have to save that, because I was really kind of confused as to how that enhancer was mounted. How do you know if it's working in live? Like, does it show anywhere that it's what is being enhanced by it? Yeah, so you get the heat as if it had been 6 enhancers, right? Because each one of those generators acts as if it had its own enhancer. Oh, I got you. So the power output will be available within the data fields of the generator if there's an enhancer, if it's being enhanced. Excellent. Yeah, he seems to know all the tricks. It's just getting them out of him that's the tricky part. I'm certainly learning a lot from him. Oh, there's some little nooks and crannies. I don't want to miss a bit. Alright, that's it. I like doing that. The whole asteroid comes apart all at once. Come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like the look of that setup. I don't know if I can fit it in this sort of space. I move a bunch of these crates around, and I essentially have all of this space to put it in, and there's currently only 4 generators, but I would like to up that to at least 8, if not a couple more, even if I don't. So the trick would be to figure out how to fit it into like this kind of space here, which I think is doable. It's just how it fits, because we can move the frame around to make the outside fit, but this isn't, I don't like this at all. So I think what I'll do is I'll slap one of those together and see where it'll theoretically fit. Alright, once we get back here, I will take a break and come back in a couple hours after I've packed and made sure that we are good to go for tomorrow. We're leaving tomorrow morning, and it's only going a couple hours. It's about a 3.5 hour drive from where I live to where we're going, and we're going to come back on Monday. So I won't be streaming from between now and Monday. I'll probably be on Discord if anything. So that is the way it is. So that should be more than enough. So I appreciate all of you helping me out and all of the information I have learned so far. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again probably, I want to say Monday night. If not, it'll be Tuesday. So you guys have a wonderful weekend, and take it easy. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.